Hello everybody, I am BeBo and I'm here on the Gen Con live stream, and today we're taking a look at Pantone, the game. We're even going to play it for you so you can see just how bad we are at creating characters with little colors of palettes of color.
Oh no, Pantone makes it easy for you to create characters, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
You'll do fine, trust me.
So. Okay, well let's give it a shot.
All right, let's give it a try.
Okay.
So, all right, so my name's Scott Rogers. I am the designer of Pantone the game from Cryptozoic Entertainment, and this is a party game for 2 to 20 players in which you are going to create colorful characters and you're trying to identify who these are. So I have already given 4 cards to each of our players here. We have Crystal.
Hi.
And Jameson, and of course the famous, wonderful BeBo. And so I'm going to show you, for example, one card, just to give you a little bit of an idea of what they look like. And on it there is information about the characters. So in this case we have a name at the top, and then we have several categories leading down. And the way that you're going to play the game is we're going to build a character out of these colorful swatches, we call them. And once the characters are made, then everybody is going to take a turn guessing at the identity of this character. And the sooner you guess the identity of the character, the higher points you get. So at the beginning, you're not going to get a clue, and that's worth 5 points. And then I will read off clues as we go, and then we'll see if how good you guys are at guessing characters, and even better, how good you are at making them. Well, like I said, I'm sure you'll do fine.
So that's gonna be the tricky part.
Yeah, well, you do your best. So so the first thing we're going to do is I dealt 4 cards, but the game actually plays with 3. So one of them is just in case you don't know who it is, or you're like, holy cats, there's no way I'm going to be able to make Severus Snape out of cards. So you just put that right back into the box. So why don't you pick one that you're like, no way, I don't want that character, and then put it back in the box. And then I'll go ahead and start first, and we'll go from there. And I'll teach you how we play the game over the 3 rounds.
I watched someone yesterday at your booth try to do Snape, and
it's tricky. Right?
Yeah, it's really tricky.
Snape is a tough one.
I don't even remember what color
I don't even think they had black. They just had like green with. They had like a
It sounds like Dr. Jekyll more than Snape, right?
All
right.
How they were going to figure that
So
out.
the first round of the game, you can pick any of the colors in the box. So if you want to use, we have 15 different colors, 4 cards for each color. If you want to use all of those cards to make your beautiful image, that's great. Right, go right ahead. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build a character first. So I'm going to go dip into that. So you can put your cards down for now, because we're all going to get turns to be an artist, though, and we're all going to take turns guessing as well. All right. And normally you want to bring a pad of paper and a pencil, but we'll just play for funsies, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Gotcha.
Awesome. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and make something here, and you guys.
Typically there's a timer.
Yeah, you want to time it, like get a phone or BeBo's like, I busted out.
How many are you allowed to use for this first?
As many as you want.
Oh, okay.
As many as you want.
And we don't all guess. We take turns.
Yeah,
to
you
guess.
take turn guessing, right?
What?
So our brains are like, what's orange?
And you have it set up for there's a top and a bottom. And
Yeah, I'll
sides.
tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you what the top and the bottom is.
It's like Pictionary.
Oh my
But
goodness.
It's kind of like Pictionary. See, sometimes what's really funny is sometimes people I've seen players like really use their cards, right? So that's really fun.
This is the ultimate
All right,
game
so
of
I'm gonna do
abstract.
this. Yeah. So what's really fun about the game is that it gets you to think about characters in a very abstract form, and you still want to try to be able to communicate the idea of the character. But all right, let me do this. Let's see. I'll do
Will it go sideways
that
and
there.
forwards?
And then I'm gonna do this action here.
What?
oh,
Earth
yeah.
are you
A little bit
making?
of that. All right. Let me move that over here a little bit more. Actually, I'll do that.
And these are all.
So these are all going to be based on pop culture.
Culture.
Well, there's different categories. So in the game, the categories are television and movies and book characters and comic book characters and characters. There are even some real world characters in there as well.
Okay.
All right. So
But
we're-
they're all like characters.
They're
Nothing
always
like an object.
So the origin of this game is originally it was a game called Who's Hugh, and I pitched it last year at Gen Con to Cryptozoic, and the head of Cryptozoic, Corey, he was like, I know exactly what license would go with this game, and he goes Pantone. Now I have an art background, so for like 2 seconds I was like, and then I went, yeah, it's a perfect fit, right? It's great. And so, 1 year later, here we are at Gen Con with a full game, ready to being sold to people at the show.
Yep.
All right. So normally we go in clockwise order. We can start with BeBo. It's up. You're kind of the star here.
You're the
So
Okay.
so why don't we go counterclockwise? So go ahead and just guess. And the top is. You always want to indicate where the top is.
Right.
So I'm gonna just go right there.
Watch, she's
Is
gonna
that
do
is that Thanos?
Absolutely, yay! Yeah, it's Thanos, right? It says Infinity Gauntlet, and
Oh my
so you don't have to
goodness.
necessarily make like a portrait. You can make something to inspire them. So awesome, high five!
I would have
Yeah.
I
never
was
gotten that.
so
Look,
glad that
Thanos.
it never even got to me because I was like, I didn't even have a guess.
No spoilers. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't seen it yet. Oh
Well, see,
man.
that's why you didn't.
I'm so sorry.
Don't go to movie
All
theaters.
right, so yeah, so if we were scoring right now, BeBo and I would both get 5 points because I'm the artist and I made an awesome image representing
cool.
Thanos, and
Now I
BeBo
see
gets
it.
5 points because she's rad and she guessed my
you get
awesome
that?
drawing, right?
It
So
looks
we'll
like
put
Thanos.
yeah, it looks like Thanos, right? It's
You're
the
good
same.
at this, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna put all these back. So BeBo, you're gonna go ahead and pick a character, and
Okay.
you're gonna make it.
Don't let me see it.
I won't.
Actually, I'm also. You want me to hold
So
it
in the
up like
first
you usually
round,
film?
you can use all the colors. Does that change?
What do you mean?
Do you
Well,
want
it
me
does
to
change.
show
We'll
the
talk
camera
about that
first
when we
when
get to
we
the
do it?
next round.
Sure.
Oh,
Show the
okay.
camera.
Yeah, there's 3. You'll play 3 rounds.
Show that camera.
Yeah, there you go.
This one, honey.
Which one? Oh, this one.
There you go, right
Yeah,
there.
you don't have to zoom in on that one.
But no peeking. The audience, it's okay for you to
You got
peek.
it? Cool.
Play along at home.
Yeah. Now they
Yeah.
can.
All right. So Beaver's
Yeah,
going to
without
make
the
something
chat.
awesome, and we'll.
Don't worry, we can't see.
And we have 60 seconds to do it, right?
Yeah,
Oh
go
my
ahead.
goodness.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, 60 seconds.
Yeah, we're gonna,
We should. do
it's
it.
up to your discretion, If you
yeah.
take it. But Beaver's like, I want a challenge. She's like, I'm ready to do it.
What? Chris, I don't know about you, but I'm not.
Now I
doing
have to
very good at
admit,
this.
I know.
I do have a bit of an advantage because I did write all these cards.
Oh, you know 'em
But
all, then you
I'll,
get a guess.
worst comes to worst, I'll let you guys guess first.
Okay.
But I'll bet Bebo's going to do such an awesome job that it won't even get to me.
What? Chat, help me out. Let's cheat.
Get out of here.
I'm just kidding. I can't read chat. The screen's right over there. What are you doing?
Don't judge me.
I'm not judging.
You judge me.
Yeah, let people make their art.
Oh, I can't wait for my turn.
Can you see that, Chris?
Yeah.
You basically did.
And where's the top,
You done?
Bebo?
Yeah, which one's the
This
top?
is the top.
All right.
Oh, that's the top.
Oh, that's the top. Okay.
All right, cool. All right,
Oh.
so
I got it.
all right, what is it? Jameson, it's your guess?
I knew it. It's Picard.
It's
Yep.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, Captain Picard. Awesome.
Picard.
From, see, I don't even know
Star,
that.
Star
from
Trek.
Star Trek.
You
Nice.
gotta
Oh,
look
see, I
this
don't
way and
watch
then
Star
wow,
Trek.
good
I thought
job.
that
That
was
was like really easy once you
a
turn
little
sideways.
drummer boy from Christmas.
Oh,
Legit.
For 1 second, I was kind of like, well, maybe it's Iron Man with his helmet off, but no, I could totally
I was
see
thinking
that.
Ronald McDonald when you
Oh,
first
really?
got
Oh, look at blonde, the bald head, and
Yeah.
the badge, and yeah, that's beautiful.
have to turn like
Orientation
this.
is
Work.
really important because
Yes.
it could be a whole other character from this point of view.
Well, it's
yeah.
always it always helps to point out where the top
Yeah, where the
is,
top
right?
Oh, I see your
All right.
shirt.
All right, awesome, excellent work. So Bebo would have gotten 5 points. Jameson would have gotten 5 points. So right now Bebo is winning because she has 10 points.
Woohoo!
All right, Jameson, your turn, man. You can do it.
Yeah, I'm trying to like picture how to do it real quick.
So while we're waiting for
I got
Jameson
it.
I'll tell you, Bebo, how I came up with this idea for the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is I worked for a very. Go ahead.
You
start
want
going.
me to build?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm kibitzing. It's I worked for a very long time in making video games. When I first started, I'm so old. I was working on the Super Nintendo. And I
That's
would-
amazing. What?
Yes, I was making games for the Super Nintendo and for the Genesis.
What games?
Oh, a lot of sports games, mostly like ESPN Baseball Tonight and Dick Vitale's Basketball Baby and Quarterback Club and a few other. Like I did the video game version of the movie Demolition Man, right?
Okay.
You know,
Oh,
with the 3
Demolition
shells,
Man.
right? So
He has not
I
used
got
the
used to
shells.
drawing things with pixels. And the other thing is my family loves playing games, but they don't want to play, like I want to play like 8 hours of Twilight Imperium or something like that.
Right.
But they're like, nope, we don't have time for that. We want to just play something quick. So we played a lot of Pictionary. Now the thing is, just not to toot my own horn, but I'm a good artist. So I would draw really good drawings, people guess them right away. But I would see like our friends and family really struggle with drawing. And I wanted to make a game that was like Pictionary, but didn't rely on, because people would say, let's play Pictionary, and other people would be like, no, I don't want to play because I can't draw, right? They're always embarrassed about it. So I wanted to take something and go, well, what could be fun like Pictionary, but didn't have that embarrassment factor? And then I thought back to my video games, and I went, pixels, that's the answer. And so that's where I came up with the game.
That's
This looks like an
amazing.
8-bit version of who
Yeah,
my
exactly.
card is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like 8-bit. All right, so
Chad,
you're
you know
guess,
what it
Crystal.
is.
Who is that? And the top I
Oh,
assume
top's
is,
top's here.
Okay.
I know what that one is. I know,
Yeah.
like we all like, but when it's actually your turn, you're like, no, that's got to be Shrek, right?
Yeah.
Hey! Awesome. All right. So Jameson now has 10 points. Crystal.
I thought it was Yoda.
I thought it was. I thought it was the Hulk.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah, the Hulk. Right?
See,
He's
we
got,
all
like,
had
the
different
white
answers.
shirt.
I can see that.
All right, Crystal. So now it's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, you get your card ready. Hold it up to let chat see what you.
Yeah. Go ahead and pick.
What do
and
we
it's
do
got this really cool
Oh,
tray,
yeah, let's
right?
hold
So
that
you
up to
Yeah,
Chad.
that's really nice. And
keep
not-
everything nice and organized.
I like how you have the little.
Yeah, there's like a teeter-totter in
so
here,
you can
right?
get 'em
So it
out
kind of
quickly.
rocks, and
Yeah.
you can get them out easier.
I actually
like
like,
that.
you know what? The character is like a really good character, but I can't remember. Ugh, okay.
Just do your best,
Okay.
right? Because that's my favorite part of the game is like people. So, for example, when I was playtesting this game, I showed a friend of mine, and I put out. Up to BeBo's like go. I put out 3 cards, and it was blue, gray, and yellow. And I said, "Who is this?" And then they said, "Well, I need a clue." And I said, "Superhero." So who would be a superhero? Blue, gray, and yellow.
Blue, gray, and yellow.
All right, so he did exactly what Jameson is doing, which is looking very confused. And so what I did was I said, okay, let me change it. And I moved the cards out of the way, and I put down black, yellow, and black. What superheroes?
Oh, Wolverine.
Well, that's a good guess, but think DC.
Wait.
Oh, DC.
Yeah.
Black,
Oh,
yellow,
I know
black.
black. There's black and it has a yellow.
Hey, I'm a Marvel boy.
All right,
I am
Marvel
too.
Zombie, Marvel Zombie. All right, so it was Batman, right? Because
Oh,
Batman
gotcha,
in the
gotcha,
old
gotcha.
days had blue, gray, and yellow, right? And then in the newer
yeah.
one, he was black,
like
yellow,
black,
black.
yeah.
But because my friend was a little younger, he was thinking of the '80s movie, where I was thinking of like the older cartoon
Gotcha,
and stuff
gotcha,
like that,
gotcha.
right?
Okay.
And that's when I knew the game was really interesting. I said,
Yeah.
oh, everybody has this different mental image they carry around in their head of a character, and so when you build something like this, you're like, you look at it and you're like, all right, what colors do I associate with the character?
Yeah.
And so I find it to be very fascinating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that's
that's
cool.
very interesting.
Open to interpretation.
Well, I couldn't recall the colors of my character, so good luck.
All right, and Crystal, where's the top?
This is the top.
Okay.
All right, well, I see, it looks like some hair and a face and a blue shirt and some sort of stripy pants, maybe, like some sort of disco guy. You know what, though? I'm gonna guess Superman.
Oh, you got the colors right
Yeah.
there.
All right, your turn, BeBo.
Is it Snow White?
Yes.
Oh, Snow
What color
White.
is her dress?
It's yellow.
So
I
it's
think.
yellow on top and it's blue and red on the bottom.
Oh, I see. I messed it up.
alright.
I thought it was.
She had it
How
backwards.
did you get-
Because I know Snow White's colors and she obviously has black hair and fair skin.
Of course.
I tried to make like a dress.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That looks great. Yeah.
I knew
So
it was
all right.
good.
So there,
I-
so like even though you forgot the colors, BeBo was still able to
Someone
figure it out,
still
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got
Right,
you.
BeBo's winning.
Always.
She's kicking our butts. All right, so now things get a little more difficult. So we're going to move on to the second round. So in the second round, you pick a new character out of your hand of cards, right? And the limitation becomes you can only use one of any color. So one blue, one purple, one black, whatever that you need, right? So before, how Crystal was able to make that Snow White dress with like multiple reds or yellows, now we don't have that ability, right? So it becomes a little tougher. So
Okay.
I'm going to go and pick a character here. Here, you want to look at it? All right. So let's go ahead and show the audience.
How can we do this that make it really difficult then so we can actually get the hints and show everyone what it's like to
You're
give
just
hints?
going to have to suck more.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because we're doing way too well.
Yeah, you're doing
Everyone's
well.
guessing right away.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and make this character.
And no time limit. Okay. Everyone's been making it under a minute. So. You're making it so elaborate. All you did was a fist for families. That was crazy.
It was great.
I didn't see that. I thought it was Chester the Cheeto. Or Chester.
Chester the Cheeto.
Chester, whatever. That, whatever that cracked out
All right.
tiger is. What?
Okay.
All right, BeBo. Go ahead. Who is that?
Where's the top?
Oh, the top is right here.
Okay.
Uh-oh. That's the
Oh,
top?
Yeah.
oh, I got it.
Well,
I got it.
that's not good. Oh, Oh, geez, I don't got it.
I got it.
You can pass. It's okay to pass.
I'm gonna pass.
All right, go ahead, Jimson.
It's Rick.
Rick Sanchez. Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. Rick and Morty. There's
nice.
Oh, I
there's
did
a-
it.
there's
Oh,
a
okay.
portal. He's got
Yeah,
the portal,
yeah, yeah.
right? So all right. So very. See, I thought I was gonna stump you guys, but you
Yes.
guys are too good.
Yeah,
So,
no, well, the blue hair.
Yeah,
The blue hair
exactly.
definitely
Blue
gives
Yeah,
it.
hair.
there's a huge debate in our office whether or not Rick's hair is gray or blue.
I
The
think it's
office
blue.
is divided.
Oh.
Like,
Grayish blue.
yeah, we looked it up, and you know, if you're out there commenting, is it gray or blue?
Yeah.
Rick's hair.
Yeah. What's
I
your
always
opinion?
thought it was
Blue.
gray.
I think it's blue.
I think it's gray.
I think he's like an old lady with
It's
blue
the
hair.
dress debate all over again.
Gray.
Oh my god.
All right, Bebo, your
The
turn.
blue
One
and
of each
black or
color.
the
All right.
gold and white dress.
Annie or Yorl?
Hey, I was into
What was it?
Neither.
Oh.
I never heard either of them.
Yep.
Oh.
That Yanny and Laurel, or
Laurel?
whatever. Yeah.
Oh, I heard Yanny.
I
You
heard
never- I
Yanny
did
until
not.
I heard Laurel, and then I
that.
couldn't go
Oh,
back
yeah,
to
yeah,
Yanny.
Oh, I still have only heard Yanny.
Never.
You know, me and my buddy trained ourselves. We could flip that dress
Me too.
by
Yeah,
will.
yeah,
Yeah, just
yeah.
dun, dun, dun,
Oh
dun,
no,
dun.
I never saw the blue and black.
Oh,
Never,
really?
ever,
Really?
ever,
Stare at it
never,
long
ever.
enough.
Always.
Maybe
I
it's
always
like
would
a-
see the blue and black first, but then I could switch it to the
Yeah.
gold.
You were blue and black first.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Those
I always see like
Internet,
what,
please. I want more of those.
like whenever I would do
Come on, Twitch.
whenever I would do those like look in the it was a woman like doing her hair and there was a skull.
Oh, yep.
I'd always see the skull first. I'd never see the woman first, which is
Oh,
weird
gotcha.
because like everybody I've talked to is like I don't always see the women first. And the magic eye stuff.
Yeah.
What was really weird was like when I was a kid, I could see it immediately. Like
Oh, yeah.
I literally just
Can't.
had to turn my head and look.
can't do
Now that I'm older,
Yeah.
I can't see it anymore.
I can't do
I
it
can't do
either.
any of the magic
Yeah.
eye ones.
We were
Never.
at what was it?
As a kid, I
GameStorm.
could.
We were at GameStorm and they had like a big one. I couldn't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got like a poster from Ready Player One,
Yeah.
and it supposedly had one in there, and I just stare. I'm like, I cannot see this.
Can't do it anymore.
I used
Step
to be able
away,
to do
you
it.
go
yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
You
You're
need those
like,
young
"Mm."
eyes for the
Yeah.
magic
Take your
eye.
glasses off.
Yeah,
Squint.
yeah.
Sometimes I feel like when you squint, you can figure it out with Pantone.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like you're like,
Oh, yeah.
that's what the character would look like blurry.
I take off my
Really
glasses.
far away.
All right, so
All right, Bebo.
I got this.
Oh, show off.
One
Oh.
color.
One color.
One color. All right, it's your guess.
Grimace.
Do
Do you know who Grimace
That's
is?
a great. You don't know who
No,
Grimace
Grimace
is?
is.
You know, the
Uh,
Hamburglar?
Yeah,
Man
oh, that
Oh,
was
that
gonna be
makes
mine.
sense.
I
Yeah,
was
I like
gonna
that.
say the
Yeah,
the
It's
purple
Grimace.
thing from McDonald's.
Yeah, it's Grimace.
That's the Grimace. It's the
okay.
shake monster.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that was
Oh, is that what he
mine.
was?
Yeah,
I
he
never
used
knew
to
his
drink
job.
shake.
Gotta
He
get
had- he
something
used to have
else.
4 arms. Did you know that? Yeah. Go watch like old. They're trippy. the old
Oh, wow.
commercials. Single purple.
Oh.
Barney.
Nope.
Nice.
Oh,
Good
what?
guess,
Okay,
though.
we're exhausted.
All right,
We've
hang on,
exhausted
hang on.
the
I'm
purple.
gonna guess the Joker.
Nope.
All right, give us a clue then. What's
Yep,
what's
clue
it from?
time.
Persons.
Ah,
Oh, that
so
was.
so persons mean it's either somebody real or
Oh.
fictitious, but not like
It's not
like
cartoon.
for example, obviously it's not this, but Santa Claus would be a character that would be under the category of person, or Donald Trump would be a person, right? So they're both people that you would know and you would kind of be able to create out of color. But you know, obviously this is neither Donald Trump or
Well, would it be like? Could it
It's
be like
also
a
not
comic
like
book
Hamburg
character?
or.
well, it was
Comic
if
book
it was,
characters are
if it was a
portrayed
character
by
from a comic book, she would say comic
actresses
book,
and-
right? So
Oh,
she didn't say
gotcha.
that. She says a
It's a
person.
person.
So who's a
It's not Barney.
purple person?
Purple person? Purple eater. No, actually, no, that's not.
Yeah,
It's not before my time.
That's okay. It can be before your time.
Pass. Ooh, something. Peek that.
Purple. Is it like Purple Rain Prince?
Yep.
Oh!
You did it! You got Prince!
You
All
got
right. So you got 4 points.
How
for that.
clever. It's just
Yeah.
confident like purple.
I
Yep.
was so confident Barney though.
Good job.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. So that's
Didn't
4
wanna see
points
anything
for
but
for
Barney.
Bebo and for Crystal.
Nice.
All right,
Good job.
Jameson, your turn,
Oh,
man.
okay.
So remember, one of each color that you need, or you can show off like Bebo did.
Okay.
That was awesome.
Thank you. It's just like, what is
One of
the
each color.
only color
You
associated
could start
with
making his head and his face and his outfit, and we'd all just be like, that could be anybody.
it? Yeah,
That's clever.
exactly.
Easy peasy. Okay. Thank you for letting us know that's in the frame. Okay, ready? Oh my gosh, I almost gave it away instantly. I was almost about to sing something that would have
Don't
been
sing anything.
Nope.
very associated with it.
No singing.
Bebo's like, oh my OCD.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Yay. Yes.
Where's the top?
That's it. It's top, bottom.
All right.
you too.
I have no clue. I'm gonna pass. I don't. It doesn't.
You basically just have to go on like color, right?
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
What has these colors?
So the thing about the game is it's always a particular person. Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, maybe it's like a cop with a nightstick or something. You know, he's got like blue.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Pass.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass too.
You're gonna pass?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give us a clue.
Hint. Oh, this is pretty big. Comics.
So it's a character from comics.
Wait, what? I like the next hint. I didn't know that.
Comics. Is it the Wasp?
The Wasp?
I don't know. There was yellow in there and a black. I don't know.
It's figurative as well. I like try to do it where they would be on them.
So it's not the Wasp.
No, it's not.
Not
Oh,
the
okay. All right. I'm gonna guess is it Batman?
No.
Ah, bummer.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
She was like gonna contort herself.
I really don't know what that is.
Okay.
I'm bad with this.
Okay.
Pass.
Next clue.
And yeah. Okay. Next clue is Canadian. Canadian citizenship.
Comics.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Who's a Canadian?
Canadian
Who is the
comics.
most famous Canadian comic book character?
I didn't even know comic book characters could live in Canada.
Sure.
I thought they all
Yeah.
lived in.
Yeah, there's
Well,
Alpha Flight.
I will pass.
Alpha Flight, the most awesome superhero team. No,
There's
but it's
a-
not Alpha Flight.
there's-
It is Alpha Flight's friend,
Oh, okay.
the Wolverine.
Oh, I was gonna say it was the marvelous Mountie, but
That's
Wolverine.
Did anybody in the comments guess it?
Wolverine.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, they
know.
probably did.
Yeah, Wolverine. Exactly. I see
No,
his
nobody in the
claws and
comments
his
guessed
black
it.
hair and blue and yellow. Yep, I know. That's awesome. Good job.
Yeah.
All right. So, Crystal has to do one still. Right?
Oh, okay. One of each color.
One of each color. Ooh, that's
You want
nice.
to pass your card over
So-
so they can
Oh,
show the,
right,
show the
okay.
chat?
Carolina game.
So, something also that always comes up when we're testing or playing this game is like, what's your favorite color? Like, what is your favorite color?
My favorite color is green.
Green.
I have a green meeple. That way, anytime somebody tries to take the green player marker,
You're like,
I power move and I'm like, are you really? Are you really gonna
Really
take
gonna take the
that green player marker?
right. All right. Fair enough.
But I think that that's because I grew up in the Pacific Northwest, next to Evergreen State College.
Right.
Even though I didn't go there because I didn't need a degree for what I wanted to do.
Lots of green though.
Yeah, but
You want to
trees.
get a different type of green.
Right, exactly.
Very good.
I didn't want to be in debt.
Yes. Okay. Jameson, how about you? What's your favorite color?
green. as well,
Green.
so
Oh, so that's
I'm
why
not
you guys
Well,
get
that's
along.
Add
boring.
anything else.
It's
Yeah.
How about
the
you,
only thing we have
Crystal?
in
What's your
common.
favorite color?
Yeah, green.
Purple. Like a burgundy purple. It's a very specific type of
Oh, yeah.
purple. Purplish red.
Scott?
Okay.
Mine. It used to be like turquoise.
Oh, cool.
But I've been very fond of red lately. I don't know why.
I'm a big fan
Shirt.
of teal. My
Teal's
house,
good.
Teal, yeah.
my house is very teal and purple.
Brand is teal.
I know Pantone itself has like a color per year. Like
Yeah, this year was ultraviolet. Was
Oh,
it was
it's
a
like
very dark purple.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love.
It's not crazy.
Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah, every year for like about 20, almost 25 years, they've been doing color of the year. And so if you go online, you can look it up and see what and supposedly it's like a combination of like what's in fashion and also like what's the temperature of the
Thanos.
world.
Are you
and
supposed,
stuff.
are you
is kind
supposed to
of
name your baby
purplish,
after it?
right?
Yeah. I don't know if you want to name your
Oh,
kid
Thanos.
ultraviolet, but
2018.
yeah,
Ultraviolet.
Ultraviolet.
Yeah.
Baby ultraviolet.
Yeah.
I paint my kitchen the color of Pantone's year of the color every year.
Right, so you have a purple.
No, I don't.
You
I'm
have a
just saying.
dark
No, you got
purple
a this
kitchen.
But
thick
can you imagine?
layer of paint.
That
Yeah,
would be-
like just every year.
Until your kitchen
do a
closes
swatch.
in on you.
Swatch.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, claustrophobic.
All right, what is
Who's
this
up?
sesame?
Oh,
Street
I
thing?
know exactly who. So
What?
I want to see if you guys get because I know I've seen Crystal do this before. Said she does a very good one. So I'm gonna pass.
Which one's the top?
Oh, this is the top.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass. So BeBo, let's see if you can figure out. I already know who it is.
Is that Marge Simpson?
It is
It is
Marge
Marge
Simpson.
Simpson, yeah.
Did anybody in
Oh,
the did you
yeah.
get Marge?
Marge, yeah. Right. Perfect.
Well, they showed him the card beforehand,
Yeah.
so.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Why don't? Okay, never mind.
guess.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little late now. It's okay.
job, y'all.
Wait, let's just go back and restart. No, I'm kidding.
I was
No, this is
tripping
awesome.
up.
That's
I was
Marge
tripping
Simpson.
up. If you give her the orange, that's the Romanian flag, and I was like,
Well,
stuck in that the whole time. I
Marge
wasn't thinking about
Romania,
characters.
right?
Yeah. I wasn't thinking of
Because it's
characters
like
anymore.
it's the perfect shape for her hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually awesome.
That's the thing that gave it away, was that I was like, oh, right, the little, like,
Yeah. Like
red
Well, so that's
shirt.
another.
I think
actually,
her pearls are.
white.
They're red. No, they're
Are
red.
they white?
Are they?
No, they're
No,
red.
they're red, right?
They're red.
I think
Yeah.
they're red. As Lisa said, are white.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Lisa's are
See, the
white.
thing is, I couldn't remember. Like, I
Smart's
remember a long time ago I was looking. There, Bart is in here. I hope
Yeah.
nobody got him. But I couldn't remember what color his shirt was. Or
Blue?
Blue. Red shorts.
No,
I
his shirt
thought
is
it was-
red.
I thought it
His
was.
shorts are blue.
I thought his shirt was orange.
Okay.
Anyway.
Anyway, awesome, Marge Simpson. Yeah, you know that's the other interesting thing about this is that people often ask why aren't they square, right? Why aren't the chips square? Or sometimes they're like, oh, I wish they were circles or triangles. But
Less variability.
but there's actually a lot more things you can do with a rectangle than a square, and you know like Marge Simpson's hair, for example. And I've seen lots of people do very interesting things where they'll kind of edit out with other cards.
Yeah, you can hide
Yep.
it behind
Yeah,
to
you
make
can
a
hide
triangle. You
it,
can make
yeah.
a triangle.
And
Like-
my worry about like doing circles and triangles was I didn't want to make edges that could bend or get ruined. Right?
Like that's
Gotcha.
clearly
Yeah,
a
hair.
bad bob cut.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's somebody with hair, right?
That's awesome.
All right. So we're now on to the third and final round. So we're going to only be able to use 3 colors. That's it. Any color we want. So if I wanted to do black, black, black for all of it, I could do it, right? If I wanted to, but that's not what I'm going to do. All right. Let's see if you guys can guess this one.
Just
I'll
three
tell you,
colors.
it's a hard one. Super hard.
Okay.
All right,
Just
take
3
you guys up to
colors.
the challenge.
Nope. Vive la France.
All right. Who is it? Eva, who is it?
Baguette.
Captain America?
You got it.
You guessed it?
Yep, Captain
Awesome.
America. Yep, yeah. So you can what I
gonna
also
say
really like
Captain
about
France.
the game is that you can symbolically represent characters, right?
Right.
So
Oh,
like
yeah,
by
yeah.
just like red, white, and blue, boom, everybody knows.
Purple
Captain
for
America.
Prince.
Yeah, purple for Prince, right? All right, Jameson, what do you got?
Smarty
Or I'm
pants.
sorry, Bebo, what do you got?
Okay.
Oh, I was. Oh. Wait, he was going again?
I'm going.
Who?
She's
Oh,
going.
yeah,
It's
we
her
were just
turn.
going.
I just
Oh, my
do
bad. What?
Wow. Where's the top?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
I guess this is the top.
Okay. You can use 3 if you want.
Whose turn is it?
I can't use 3 for this character.
Okay. all right.
Yeah.
Really?
All right.
My turn?
Yeah, it's your turn to guess.
Donald Duck.
Nope.
That's a good guess.
It looks like one of those sushi rolls.
yeah,
Like
Yeah,
the
maki.
egg- Yeah, maki.
Maki. Is it Maki? No, it's never Maki.
Maki Man.
Pass.
Is it Daffy Duck?
No.
What did I say wrong? Oh,
Is it
Donald's the
Donald
white.
Duck?
Oh,
Yeah,
Daffy.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what's our first clue?
Yeah.
Your first clue is books.
Oh,
Books.
Okay.
You know I don't read.
You don't really have to read to get this one.
Oh, really?
So the other thing that's interesting about the game is that the first clue is always about where the character first appeared. So sometimes these characters appear in other things.
Yep.
So like for example, Wolverine it was in movies, but the
Right.
category said comic book because he first was a comic book character.
Gotcha. Hermione Granger.
Nope.
That's a good one.
Books. Does Garfield count as a book or a comic?
Garfield would probably be a
Comic.
comic book
Just
character.
kidding then.
Or comic strip.
I was
I
going to
guess.
guess Garfield. I'll pass.
Black with orange, but it's like a little.
What are you so stoked on?
It's a little stripy looking, I think. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess Shere Khan, the tiger from the Jungle Book.
No.
No. All right.
You
What's the
got
next
it.
clue?
Yep, next clue.
Next clue is unique.
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 Probably
Oh,
only one of them.
got it.
From literature,
Who's
and this
unique.
character is unique.
Oh, wait, it's from books. I was going to be like, never mind.
Yeah, right? You're smiling like it's super easy. Is it super easy?
I can't tell you that. That's cheating. Don't look at my pupils, you creep.
Pass. I'm gonna need another clue.
He's gonna like ask me questions
I'm
and watch my
just-
pupils dilate.
If it's not Garfield, I was going to say it was Tony the Tiger, but it's
Yes.
not from a
From
book.
literature?
No,
Yeah, he was.
He's from television.
It's
Between-
from the cereal box.
Tale of Two Cities. That's where you're from.
For sure. I remember that.
It's Tony the
Right,
Tiger.
Tiger
and-
literature.
There's a moment where the guy steals the bread and then the tiger jumps out and
You're
mauls him.
busted.
Exactly.
Now I'm like 100% convinced you're all just messing with me. Like you all
Why,
know
oh,
it
it's
and you're
this
just like,
easy?
let's see how long we
You
can
think
drag
it's
this
this
out.
easy?
Yes, I do.
So it's not the murderous tiger from Tale of Two Cities. It's not the tiger from the Jungle Book.
So we've all agreed it's a tiger.
We're stuck on tiger.
Now it could be a bee, right?
Oh.
It could be a bee, but like who's a bee from a book, right? Is there a famous bee? I
There's
don't know.
also a yellow
Yeah,
color
and that's
swatch.
true. So maybe it's not a bee. All right, I'm gonna pass. Go ahead. Let's get another.
Yeah, this is it.
Stuffed.
Tony the tiger.
Unique that's stuffed.
Unique stuffed from a book.
Paddington Bear.
Aw.
Oh, that's cute.
Because he's like yellow hat and blue jacket. Stuffed.
I literally thought it was Garfield, so I'm just very disappointed that it's not any
There
of
are
the other.
stuffed Garfield.
I know, and he's kind of.
Stuffed, yeah.
Stuffed,
Yeah, full
right.
of lasagna.
True.
I don't know, pass.
Boots, I think I got it
Well,
now.
I think I know who it is
Yeah.
because there's only one stuffed tiger, and that is
Yeah.
Tigger.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
I started doing it. I started doing the bouncy,
Oh,
bouncy,
you
jump,
did it.
jump, jump.
Awesome.
Oh. Oh. We were
Crystal
like
just gets it now.
Hey, at least we got the
Garfield
tiger.
and Tony the Tiger.
Oh no! I was convinced you were all just screaming at me. Like you were like tiger, tiger, tiger. Nobody said Tigger.
Tigger.
Nice. All right, Jameson.
Oh.
What's your one that you're gonna do? Let's get you the colors. He's showing the audience. The audience at home is seeing the answer, so they
He
can't
said
play
we
along.
just can only use 3.
Only 3, yeah.
Three
of any
total
color, though.
cards.
Yeah, any color you want. So if you want to use all white.
be round?
That's like an illegal clue, you cheater.
Yeah, no giving clues.
I'm going to just make it dumb and hard now. You guys aren't going to get this.
Black, red, and white. All right, Crystal. Who is black, red, and white?
Harley Quinn.
Ah, that's a good guess.
Hey, nope.
Oh.
The Cat in the Hat.
Nope.
Pass.
Yeah, pass. Movies. Oh, the second clue's going to give it away
From a
instantly.
movie.
Movies.
Second clue's bad. Look at the second clue. I'm going to guess that right.
There are no bad clues, Jameson.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot we were with the designer. They're wonderful clues. They make everything really difficult to guess.
Is it the,
Oh, you know
the
this one's
Red
gonna give it
Queen
away.
from Alice in Wonderland?
Ooh, good
That's a
guess,
good
but
guess.
no, very good guess.
I was going to guess Dracula.
Ooh, no.
Is it you?
Hey, that's right. Black shorts, red shirt, white face. No, okay, so Steamboat. Yeah, see?
Oh, yeah.
He gives it away.
Is it Mickey?
Yeah.
Yay.
Steamboat should have been like the last one.
Thank you, Matt.
That is
You
a
have
hard,
ears.
That's a hard
Okay.
one to
Oh,
do
Disneyland
in
was-
3
that's very awesome.
colors. Because I could do Mickey in like all of
Yeah,
them.
ears,
But like
shirts and
3.
shoes.
But
that's-
not everybody remembers his worst movie was Steamboat.
Yeah.
That's what
well,
I was gonna say. That's why it's a good clue.
Yeah.
Is that like anybody under our age wouldn't even remember.
That would have been
You have
fun
to
to
be
do.
ancient like me, right?
That would have been
No,
fun.
I grew up on that Mickey.
Yeah, right, of
so
course.
That'd have been fun to do and just did black, white, black, and then
Yeah.
once you get to that clue.
To be honest,
someone
you
would
know what
say,
I would have done if I
Willie.
can give me one more black.
Yeah. Do ears? I was
Yeah,
thinking
I
that.
would have done this. Yeah, I would have done, or even better, probably flesh color. I guess.
That would have
right?
done it.
Could have done that, right?
Yeah.
But you can't do 2. Well, you could do 3 of any color, right?
Yeah, right,
So,
yeah. That would have done it.
oh, through any color.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that makes things trickier.
Yeah.
Cool.
Any color you want.
All right.
All right,
How much
Crystal.
time do we got left? Oh, wait, so it is.
Okay,
She had one more.
this is like
We have time.
you would this would never pop up in my brain ever. But and I don't
But
even.
for some reason, it has.
Yep. I don't even know.
Yeah, when I made the Wolverine one, I almost started going da-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna give it away.
Oh my god, it's like impossible.
I got it.
I'm just gonna.
All 3?
All 3.
I guess this is how it's gonna go. This is just. Oh, I don't know how to do it.
It doesn't really matter. You just have 3.
I'm gonna show you guys how hard this character is to do. Just. I
Our
don't
producer
even.
here.
Well, right. Do you see his? It's
Wait, yeah,
impossible.
his face kind of snapped.
Yeah, you get like a double take.
I wanted to discard this one, but I literally didn't know the other character. Like I don't even know. So I was like, oh, guess.
You didn't know the name.
Yeah.
Who was the one you got?
The one I didn't know was Conan. I don't know who that is.
Conan?
Not O'Brien, but like.
But here,
Conan the Barbarian.
But you could still do
You could do-
O'Brien, and maybe,
yeah.
maybe people would guess it.
Yeah, you could
Oh,
have
I
done
Right?
guess
As long
I
as they
could've-
say the name.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I could do Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, the
That's
whole-
like this is. That's it,
There you
right?
go.
blue
Yeah.
blue
You
suit.
got it.
Yeah, the right there.
Conan.
Yeah, that's
Conan.
Conan
Blue
O'Brien.
suit, yeah, boom, you could have done that.
Yeah, Conan.
Heck yeah. Dang
But
it.
of course, the card is about Conan the Barbarian. So.
Right. I didn't know who that is.
You don't know Conan the Barbarian?
Let me see it,
is?
let me see it.
And you're a Gen Con?
I know.
There we
I
go.
know.
That's it.
Yeah,
Well, I didn't
yeah,
get
there you go.
Swatch
Yeah,
it
that
up
would
like
be
that.
perfect, right?
That's
You gotta make it.
Now, how come
like that.
Conan isn't doing stuff for Gen Con? He does it for
Oh,
Comic
yeah,
Con,
you're right. Yeah, this
He's
is the
like
biggest board game.
total-
See, I don't.
Yeah.
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
see
he's
the
like, I was
Comic-Con.
just at Comic Con,
Does it
and
even matter
he's
what
like,
goes
it's
inside?
huge.
Someone's
Someone's
he's
got to
all
put
over
that
the
bug
place.
in his ear.
That's right.
He'll do it.
Okay.
Actually, you know who's supposedly here? Or that you guys ever listen to Adventure Zone?
Oh,
The McElroy brothers.
The podcast, the D&D
Yeah.
podcast.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, they do this really cool podcast, and I think one of the brothers, the McElroy brothers, are here at the just hanging out at the show.
Robert took photos with the guy from True Blood.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
What's his
Yeah, my biggest downfall is the fact that I can't listen to podcasts because I have to have audio to edit all my videos.
Oh yeah, it's like
and so I'm always
constantly.
like,
You
I-
can't listen to like one podcast in one ear and then your audio in the other,
I
and,
That would confuse
and then the
you.
book on tape on the third
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
And
The day
All
when
right.
I get to stop being a video editor and have a full-time editor, I will listen to every podcast.
There you go.
I can't
This is
focus on
first
two
world
things at
problems.
once.
Yeah.
I can't even listen to a podcast and drive, or I'll just drive
wow.
off a cliff. Like I can't eat food, and I'll forget to do one of them. I'll get really into the
forget to
podcast. just-
breathe.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good though. That's
Yeah, I
good
listen
for
to podcasts
driving.
all the time because
Can't.
I
Can't
drive to like I have an hour commute to my work, right? Like one way. So I listen to mostly board gaming podcasts,
way?
Yeah.
and actually I am on a podcast from time to time.
Cool.
I am on a podcast called Ludology, which is on the Dice Tower Network, and I do a little segment every fifth week or so. It's called Biography of a Board Game, in which I tell the history of a different board game.
Oh, that's
Oh,
awesome.
that's
Yeah.
amazing.
So I try to interview the creator of it and the artist and people that involved with the production, and then I try to find out like the real story, like where did it, like my story of hey I was in video games, blah blah blah. I try to do that with other board games, right?
Yeah.
So last week I did, or a couple of weeks ago I did Kill Dr. Lucky. You guys know that
well,
game?
yeah, with James Ernest.
Yeah, James
Yeah.
Ernest, right? So I interviewed James and I interviewed the artist and I talked about the history of the game and where it came from, and it's really a cool podcast. So it's only 10 minutes long. So do you have like 10 minutes in your life?
I do.
All right, then you
Ludology?
can listen.
Well,
Ludology.
and
Ludology.
I love Kill
Ludology.
10
Dr.
minutes
Lucky.
is a long time for people's attention spans. Did you know back when Vine was a thing, I couldn't get through.
You
Sometimes
couldn't
I
get
couldn't
through
get
a
through a
Vine?
6-second Vine. I'd be like,
Oh
I'm bored
my
already.
gosh, Crystal.
Swipe through. I have a quick attention span.
Yeah, you
Look
are.
at
That's why I love
those
this game, 'cause
chickens.
I can learn it so fast.
Yeah.
That's how quick I
there's
swipe
some-
on Bumble, so it's
All right, enough of. All right, so.
Oh, right. Yeah, this is impossible, but good luck.
You represent swiping this way, I represent swiping this way. Different people.
And we already had Shrek, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the Hulk?
Who's
I honestly don't even know if the character is green.
what?
All right,
Yeah,
Bebo,
okay.
guess.
Is it Oscar the Grouch?
Nope.
Ah,
Oh, Kermit.
Nope.
is
Not
it?
Kermit?
Oh, give us a
Okay.
clue.
Books.
Fox. Green from a book.
They're never gonna.
I don't know. What it is.
He's just
I'm
shaking his
gonna
head.
guess.
He's shaking his head. He's like.
He looked at the ground.
I'm gonna guess it's our good dear friend Pickle Rick.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
not Pickle
No.
Rick. All right.
Is Pickle Rick an actual person? Or Rick-
He's right
just
there.
Rick
There's
Sanchez?
Pickle Rick right there.
There's clearly like
I know, like legs or something, right?
legs
Or
like a
or a
cat.
thigh gap or something, right?
is he
Keep taking this cup. It's a sturdy cup.
Some from a book. Green, who's green in a book?
I feel like it,
Carolina
maybe it's an
Games.
octopus. For some
Green, are octopuses green?
reason. No.
They can.
They're
they
like
can
kind of,
camouflage.
yeah, they can
change
turn into
colors,
different
yeah.
colors, right?
All right. Is there any famous octopuses
Green today,
anybody can
gone
think of?
tomorrow.
I don't know of any famous
How do you think
octopi.
it's an octopus?
I don't know.
She-
It's a feeling I have in my heart.
Oh.
She has octopuses in her heart.
Yeah, go for it
Alright.
They
then.
make
Follow
a pill
that.
for that now.
Follow that.
You have to get that octopus removed. Octopus.
I'm gonna pass before I say something I shouldn't.
You're gonna get octopusectomy.
I was fishing up in Alaska, and we have a pump that kind of goes on our fish while we're fishing and actually sucked up an octopus.
Oh my God.
It survived though.
Oh, that's
It's
good.
Crazy.
stuck
It survived.
inside,
Yeah,
or-
it survived.
oh.
We reversed it and shot him out.
Have you
nice.
seen those salmon? They shoot salmon through these tubes now.
Yeah.
Because,
Like a salmon gun? Like at a
yes, but
sporting
like
event?
but like a miles long one
Yeah.
to get them up dam, like
Upstreams,
up
yeah,
rivers.
yeah.
I
Because
saw
they,
it
what, the salmon are too lazy to swim up
No,
rivers?
it's
because we
just 'cause
built a
it's-
dam.
Yeah.
Those lazy salmon
we're
not
like,
being
we
able to
should really
swim
help.
over.
That's
our
like the
dam.
one thing salmon are supposed to do is swim upstream, right?
Yeah.
Less water in the streams, yeah.
Yeah, but now they're just lazy
They're
and they
just
won't just
lazy
swim
and
over
fat.
our 40-foot dams.
The hookah smoking caterpillar. from
Oh, see, I
California.
was going to guess
Yeah,
a
yeah,
different.
like
all right, is
caterpillar.
that who it is?
Wait, what's a hookah smoking caterpillar?
Just the
From Amazon
caterpillar
or
from.
Oh,
name?
oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. No, it's
What are
not
these
that.
words?
But
All right, well, what's
What'd you
another?
just
okay.
Sorry,
clue-
Anna.
Okay, the second clue is God.
What? That does not make. Because I was going to guess the very hungry caterpillar.
Oh, nice.
Right?
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I
You
don't.
said-
But is he a god?
Book in God.
Super hard.
Book God?
Yeah.
He's a character from a book, and he's
Oh.
and he's
Clearly
God.
I got it
Jesus.
then.
A god. Yeah, he's green. Jesus after going on a roller coaster, and he's that's barf. He's throwing up. No, I don't know. That's horribly
Okay.
sacrilegious. No, I don't. Green God. No. All right, go ahead, BeBo. I'm passing.
But God. He's a God. And he's green.
My turn.
Your turn.
Yeah, really? Are you passing?
Yes, I'm passing.
Cthulhu.
Yes.
Oh, God.
And I'm biased
Easy.
because Cryptozoic makes little figures, like Cryptkins. I don't know if you've heard of them, but they're vinyl figures, and
Yeah,
they come in
of
little blind
Cthulhu,
box.
that's
And
right.
our Cthulhu is that color, and it looks like an octopus because it's got all those like
Tentacles. Yeah.
No worries. No
It
worries.
was
I'm
in
gonna-
my heart.
Do you-
Octopus.
I
was right.
Do you
Like
know
if-
what that is?
So your heart is filled with Cthulhu?
Yes,
like
my
if
heart
you
is
could like
Alright.
Google an
You'd
image
have
of
to do a
like
bunch of
the
them.
the Cryptkins Cthulhu. It's literally that color, and it's got all these gross.
And where can you buy those
Cthulhu.
Cthulhus?
You can buy them on. You can buy them at Target. You
Yeah.
can buy them at Hot Topic. You can get them at the Cryptozoic e-store.
Well, more importantly, though,
you have them
Crystal,
here?
where can they get?
Oh, right, at Gen Con, at our booth.
Oh yeah, Gen Con, right? Yeah, well, that was one of my questions. But the other question was like, where can they get Pantone?
Oh, Pantone it's everywhere. You can pre-order it on Amazon.
Yeah.
You get it here at Gen Con.
Yeah.
You can get it.
And if you get it here, well, this is the last day of Gen Con, but if you come in tomorrow
Yeah.
at 3 to 4, I'll be there.
Oh,
I'll
you told
teach you the
You
game.
said you couldn't come Sunday, but I guess you are coming now.
Well, maybe I am. I don't
No,
know.
you didn't tell me.
We sign their copies?
I sign
he
them
has to sign
and
copies.
I draw your portrait as a Pantone
Oh,
character.
cool.
So like, you know how we
Feeling
do it
good.
here, I
Yeah.
draw it like that.
Right
I-
here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need. Okay, I'm coming by the booth
You have to
tomorrow.
come back, yeah.
What are you wearing?
Yeah, no, that's incredible. And also, I know you just watched us play this, but if you need to teach it to your friends, I made a video for this.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
Self-play.
on-
Yeah, it was so cool.
BeBo Games YouTube channel, and it teaches you how to play the game in like, what is it, 3 or 5
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did it like way under 5 minutes, which is like
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, it's super fast. Well, it's
Super
not a
fast.
hard game to learn, right?
It's not.
And I shot it, so if anyone needs I can
And it
shoot
was
you.
beautiful. You did a wonderful job. All right, now let me
Crystal,
show
you
you.
got a plug?
I wanna blow before
Check
we
me out on
let her
Twitter.
plug. I want to blow your minds with the coolest Pantone character that I've ever seen
Oh,
anybody
cool.
do. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
All right,
yeah.
so I'm gonna.
Did you learn it at?
No, a friend of mine did it when we were
Oh,
playing it.
okay.
So all right, so I will show you
That's
who
gonna be
this
cool.
character is because this is like this is like a totally different way to play the game,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, well, sure, it makes perfect sense. Sure, you can do this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guess who this character is? Ready?
Wait,
Oh, yeah, it's Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow. Yeah,
Wait,
good
what?
job. Yeah, the black spot in his
Black
hand,
spot in
right?
the hand. It's like pirate. Yeah, you got the spot.
Yeah.
Oh.
It blew my mind, right? I'm like, wait, you can use your hands, and then I was like, oh, I guess you can.
you know
Makes
which one
sense.
blew
Yeah.
my mind? It was when I was at Gamma and someone did this, and I've been doing it ever since. But it's like when you have like the last round, like
I got one.
they just did that, and like, can you guess who that is?
Oh yeah.
Bob Ross once he lost his
No, it's Princess Leia.
It's Princess
Princess
Leia.
Leia.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you can totally see now.
And I was like, that's amazing with her buns.
Yeah, yeah, it's super
like
cool.
that. It's like
Yeah, that's what's fun about the game, right? Is that we all have these little mental images in our head of who the characters are, and we just need the tiniest bit of information. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Wolverine again?
no.
Oh, what? You're wiggling your silver things.
Silver.
Can go over and trim. Trim.
Oh, Edward Scissorhands.
Pickled. Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
awesome. Yep, very cool.
So you can totally you don't have to do it on the table.
No, you don't have to if you don't want to. But whatever. I don't come with the game, BeBo. So if
Alright.
anybody wants to play the game however they want, I just provide the cool rules and the parts to make it, and then they can play it however you want. Right?
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's all good.
You
So
get it.
there's also other way, like if you.
Oh
There's
yeah, we have
variants.
other variants, right?
Variants, 'cause-
Yeah, we have one is was it like abstractism? They're like named after different art.
Renaissance.
Oh,
or-
yeah,
Yeah, the Renaissance
Yeah.
is like more points,
Oh,
so you can play a
abstract.
longer game. So you play for points, and you set a target. You might say, we're going to play till 250 points, right? So, usually an average game, I think the scores are like in the 20s or 30s, right? But like if you like it and you want to play a lot of it, you can set a different number.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Then we do an abstract version where you have to build things, but nothing can touch. So like everything is like kind of separated away
Say
from each
what?
other.
I feel like
and
half
then-
of BeBo's were like abstract.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's all super.
I have to check and this is, by the way, this is the whole rules for the game, right?
One
it's just like
page.
not even that, because like 1/3 of it is credits.
Yeah.
So the other one is Speed Painter. So you have 30 seconds to make it.
Oh, cool.
And then Minimalist, which is you can, for the whole game, you can only use 3 cards per character. So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
How would you guys do Cthulhu if you were given Cthulhu?
I probably wouldn't have done it any differently. I think you did a great job.
Oh, okay, yay.
I think the only thing I would have done differently is I would have used a darker green for the face and a lighter green for the things and put them under.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
see,
might
I
work.
tried to
looks
do
like-
a different green, but then I was like, is there even a point? Because I was like, at this point, I was like,
How many characters? Do you kind
Oh,
of have
130 in the game.
Do you have any plans on?
Oh,
Expansion.
yeah. Well, we were talking about stuff. Or not.
the next
Nothing.
box is going to be ultraviolet.
No,
Yes.
I would love the next box to be orange, because then we could do 9 boxes and
Oh,
have it
cool,
be
dude.
orange or
Oh.
biv, right?
Yeah.
Red,
Then
orange,
you'll have to,
yellow,
like,
indigo.
Yeah,
You'll have your
Or-
spine, because like,
Yeah,
if
then
you put it
yeah,
on
if you
your
put on your
shelf,
shelf, then you'd have the whole
That'd be
rainbow,
awesome.
right?
I'm into that.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Do it.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'd all know what game that was.
I know, you're like, oh, you have the Pantone set at your house.
And you're also very inclusive. You're an inclusive gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
I do like that this game, any age can obviously.
Oh
play
yeah,
this. I
yeah.
love
I've
it.
had little kids like 5 years old build stuff, and people in their 70s.
Yeah, my
play
parents
it.
are getting
Better
into
at it.
board games. Like,
Yeah.
your grandma played like what?
Oh
San
my
Juan
gosh,
or something?
yeah. So like my 70-year-old grandma plays board games.
Yeah, what
and,
is her favorite?
So she plays a lot of Forbidden Island and
Oh.
Forbidden Desert.
Did you get Forbidden Sky at the show?
No, I didn't, but I need to get it for her. I sent her a picture. She didn't even text me back. I got ghosted by my grandma.
Don't know if
Wait,
she could
didn't
ever
you?
text me.
It wasn't a
it was a
raffle?
drawing. I entered. I didn't win.
Oh.
But
Is it over?
I don't know. I'll go see if the game's there. Anyway, but she told me the other day that she's playing Robinson Crusoe with her
yeah,
game
that's it.
group, and I was
Holy
like,
cats!
Yeah.
What?
That's hardcore.
right?
Yeah.
My grandma is super hardcore.
Next, your grandma's gonna be like, "Dearie, I found this new game. It's called Kingdom Death."
I wish.
She'll be like gluing together
I've been
stuff.
painting minis for
I
you.
would play so much KDM with my
Oh,
grandma.
yeah.
I gotta
Um,
get this for my parents. They'd
Yeah.
definitely be down.
yeah, your
There's
parents.
You
some
mean
like
Pantone?
pop culture
Yeah,
ones
Pantone,
on here
Pantone.
that like
No,
I
not
literally
Not KDM.
Yeah, there's a
It's like
lot
a-
of really good characters. And when I was playtesting the game, I sat down with like kids like about 6 years old to like 70-year-old people, and I had them look at all the characters and go, "Tell me which ones you don't know." And about at the very minimum, they knew 75% of the characters.
Oh, cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and the ones that kind of threw off some of the older people were like video game characters.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Okay.
so like
Some kind of
like
cartoon.
Mario or Link or someone like
Superhero,
that they
get
weren't
'em.
as familiar with.
So
But-
you have a good mix.
Oh yeah, I got a
Close
great mix.
with
Yeah.
the purple. What'd you say he was? Because they have Ronald McDonald in here.
Yeah,
he
well,
totally could have.
Yeah, Grimace could
But
be
like
in
I
the
don't
next
know
set,
who
right?
Crash Bandicoot is.
So you have video
Crash
game
Bandicoot?
characters.
That's
Oh,
a
so was that a video
PlayStation.
game? Okay,
Yeah, see,
I didn't know.
75-year-old Crystal right there.
Yeah, but you could also like make mini expansions that are just like packs of like the video game
Oh
pack
sure,
or
yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah,
book
yeah.
pack or
Yeah.
the music pack.
Right, sure.
I would buy every single
Oh,
one.
yeah,
of
most
those.
certainly.
So you should absolutely do that.
Oh
There's
yeah,
none of
we've
these
got
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of. We had
Any
some
of
cool meetings today. We have a lot of plans. We're just trying to figure out like what's the best thing to get like the most content and obviously
Right.
more colors, because the books that the Pantone is
yeah,
based on have thousands of
Yeah,
colors
yeah,
in
yeah.
them,
There's
right?
so
And
many.
yeah, so all
Gotta
different
get more
colors of the
colors.
rainbow, and then things like ultraviolet or like ultra, like
A color of the year box.
yeah, the color of the year box, or day glow stuff, or metals, right?
All
You could
done.
have cool metalized
Ooh.
cards. And
This is also the perfect game for live streaming, honestly.
Yeah.
Like
It's fun.
this is like actually fun to play,
Good.
and I'm sure that like the chat gets engaged, and I mean, so of all the games that we played today, like this is one where the camera guys were legit like up,
Yeah.
walking around, like watching, guessing, really interacting.
Yeah, we
and-
should have you go and do one.
Yeah,
Do
it was,
one for us.
it was
How
super
are we
cool.
on time? We almost done?
We got 9 minutes left.
Oh,
so
yeah, come on. One of you come up. Let's see you do one.
Yeah,
all right?
let's see
Yeah.
you do
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Alright,
do it.
let's
We'll
guess
see if
one.
we can guess it, okay?
Or maybe give them 3 and let them pick
Yeah,
one.
let them pick
Yeah.
one and let them guess. We'll try and guess it.
We'll let
Here, pick from
we'll
these
have
3.
them make it, and then the stream can guess what
Yeah,
it is.
give
Yeah,
them
yeah.
3.
Come on in.
Yeah, we'll let the stream guess
It's
what
fine.
it is, right?
Go
So
for
you
it.
guys get your thinking cap, your color caps on.
Cool.
I'm so excited.
Because like for one of them, I saw him like I can see him like on the edge of his seat, like wanting to say it.
He
but,
was
like,
into it. He wanted to
Yeah,
play.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, all right, come on in, come on
O'Malley.
We are all super into this game.
in. And tell everybody what your name is.
Yep.
So I'm Michael Garbars. I'm out of Chicago, and I am the technical producer for this live stream.
Hey, let's have a big hand.
All right, yeah.
Yay. All right, so go ahead and pick one of those characters.
What round are we gonna have him imitate?
Let's have him do the full one.
Do
Okay.
the one,
person.
yeah, the sky's your limit.
Yeah. Have fun with it.
And if you want to come, if you're at Gen Con, you can come by the Cryptozoic booth. We're demoing Pantone all day. There's
Yeah.
3 tables.
3 tables, no waiting.
No
well,
waiting.
some waiting.
Well, you know, you can. They'll just pull you in. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not hard to jump right
Well,
in.
well, the great thing is the game goes up to
You got
20
it?
players,
Yeah.
right? I mean, the only
Okay,
reason why we
go for
stopped
it.
at 20 is like putting 20 people at a table. It gets
Yeah,
hard to
go,
like,
Michael.
you know, you're kind of far
Yeah,
away,
yeah,
right?
yeah. You're like, which
so
one is it?
technically hundreds. If you had like a broadcast and people were building it on a screen,
Yeah.
you could play hundreds of people and
Jason's
like
there.
have everybody write it
It's totally
down
my
and
head.
guess. Like maybe we should do that.
Oh,
We should
yeah.
do like a 100-person game of Pantone.
Oh, and you all just like write down
Yeah,
your
write down your answer, and then you
answer.
go around and check.
And then
go,
you get eliminated. Kind
Yeah,
of like
yeah.
that crazy
Like
game.
bingo or
What's
something.
that game that everyone's playing on the internet? That like is like a real like question. It's like trivia, but like you can do it, and then you just start like weeding people out. And
Awesome, yeah.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I
but
forget- I know what
it's
you're talking about, but-
World, yeah.
Yeah, World Trivia. Or
What
something.
on earth are you making?
He is going to town. It's awesome.
Being
I've never
very creative.
seen so many rectangles used. My God.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
now you're out of
there's-
colors.
There's
You know I can do this.
4.
All right.
Yeah, there's 4 of each one.
Yeah. And that's intentional. You know why? There's 4 of each one?
No.
Because the human body, when people draw like stick figures,
Yeah.
they made 5 lines. And I wanted to not have it be
Oh, okay.
just stick figures. I want people to have to actually try to build the character.
What do you mean?
Getting
Is this
real.
one we've done already?
So this is the
no.
bottom.
Oh,
going
that's the
up.
bottom.
And that's
Bottom
the top.
going
Oh,
up
you
to
built
the
it upside
top.
down, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Michael is better running the camera than pointing things at it, but that's all
Totally.
right. All right, so do we need a clue or should we just
Zing.
guess blindly?
No, let's go ahead and guess.
All right, what do you think it is?
Oh, geez, I saw it already.
Who is it?
It's Morty.
Is it
No.
Morty?
Is that
Oh,
Morty?
it's
No,
not
it's
Morty?
not Morty. All right, who is it, Crystal?
Well, I thought it was Morty.
Oh, that's why you grabbed
That's
pickle
why I
Rick?
grabbed the pickle. So this is the top.
Yeah.
Probably the hair or the eyebrows.
Who is it? Is it Arthur? Like from Hey Arthur?
Oh, that's pretty good.
I would have done a
I know who
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
just the face.
Now,
Yeah.
granted, I've written all the cards, but you did a really good job. Michael, you have a friend in me, and it's Woody the cowboy.
Oh!
And he's like really tall too. Oh,
Yeah, he's
yes,
got long
yes.
legs.
The
Yeah,
pants,
yeah, the
the
boot.
shirt.
Yeah.
Nice, good job.
Yeah,
See,
nice
I was
job.
just
Good work.
thinking-
Thank you.
He's
See?
the same color
So you would've got
palette
5
as
points? I
Morty,
would've got
if you
5
really
points.
Awesome.
We're winning.
Yeah, that's
All right,
awesome.
awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, nice
That's
work.
really good.
So yeah, that's
Yeah,
how.
it's
That's how
definitely
you.
fun.
That's oh good. I'm glad you.
Nice.
liked it.
Well,
Come back in, host.
Well, you'll make sure you get a copy.
Come
back
for it.
in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
booth
thanks,
601.
Yeah,
We're
601 at Gen
You'll be able to
Con.
get it at the end of August. It releases August 22nd.
Yeah.
It'll
Nice.
be in all the stores. It'll be in Barnes & Noble. It'll be probably in, do you remember some of the retail
Books a
stores?
Million.
Books a Million.
Was it Forever 21?
Darth.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
What's the
Yeah.
what's the price point?
And it is $30.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
$30. Get it
Say
for your
Forever
graphic design
21?
friends, all your artistic friends that love art and paint houses.
Yeah, or your art teacher,
Your
or
art teacher.
or like little kids. You know, they like color.
Did you say you're carrying it in Forever 21?
He said that.
I
did
heard.
not
I
know
heard.
that.
I don't know. Maybe it maybe
Oh,
not, but.
cool, yeah.
Might be an
Okay,
urban
yeah.
outfit. This seems like an Urban Outfitters
Yeah,
type of
definitely.
thing,
Yeah.
right?
I think
Over
it
by
should
the-
go in
over by
Target
the
because it
toy
matches the
camera.
color of Target.
No,
True.
it should.
So we'll see. We'll
But
see whether
you can
Target has
check the
it on.
Cryptozoic website for more information on where to get it.
Or
but-
even better, go to our Facebook fan page.
Yes.
Because we are always posting pictures of people's creations, and
Cool.
we have. I
That's
think,
really
right,
good.
Jameson. I think you're even on there like filming stuff.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I think there's a picture of you filming.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been showing like
that
everybody
plug.
who's bought the game, and then when I do the signature, so I take pictures of them and put up.
Yeah.
And there's of course on Twitter we have hashtag Pantone the game, and then or you can mark Cryptozoic at Cryptozoic, and they'll so between both of them you'll
I'm
see.
trying to get Pantone Party
Yeah.
as a hashtag.
Oh.
People.
Oh, nice.
Hashtag Pantone Party.
I'm
Yeah.
in.
Okay,
Like
cool.
that one?
I'll make designs and put them up.
Heck
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have it.
We do a ton of them. You can check the Cryptozoic Facebook page under groups. It's the Pantone one.
Yeah,
so.
Pantone
Yeah.
The
fan page.
fan
right?
page,
page,
yeah.
Pantone the game, the fan page.
The,
or something.
yeah, official
What were
fan
the
page.
others?
It's really
Oh,
fun.
yeah, Boba
Or you could even follow me.
See, I
Boba Fett.
don't remember what color Boba Fett is at all.
Nah.
Like I know Boba Fett.
See,
but
I
you're
know
like,
what color
who's
Boba Fett.
Here's one I
Who's
don't
Boba
know.
Fett?
Yeah. Who's
Here's-
ouch.
Here's one I don't know. Norville Shaggy Rogers?
Yeah, you don't know who Shaggy is?
Shaggy from Scooby Doo. He has a full
It wasn't
name.
me?
No, it's not you.
Yeah, no.
Not that
It wasn't
Shaggy.
me. Oh, okay.
That's a different Shaggy.
Wait, what Shaggy?
What's this
What's
one?
Boba
that
Fett.
one?
Boba Fett's good, yeah. I would have. I'd
Just
do
three
if,
colors.
if I had.
How you do
what
the,
would I do for
the,
Boba
the
Fett? I
mask?
would do.
The green and
Yeah.
the red line.
I have one of those. I have a picture of Boba Fett that I did correctly.
See, I know Boba Fett. He's my pal. I
You
would
hang out with him in the
I do. You
Starlight
know,
Pit?
him and I hang out. You know, we go hunt Wookiees together.
Oh, dude, there's one
saw that,
from
yeah.
here that I remember when we were like
You do
looking at
that.
it.
Give him his little. That's not bad. The brown. You give him his jetpack or his backpack with the rocket launcher. Right. You could do that action, and then you give him a little like the black for his little rangefinder that he has that you could look through when you were a kid. So you could do that, right, and make him look like that. So it looks like that L on his head, right? And then
Oh,
of course,
the other way
you
around.
know, then I would start building like arms and give him his rocket launching arm, and then I would give him. I'm a
You only
big
have
old-
so many.
Yeah, I give him a body. I give him another arm. He's got a yellow one on that side,
Yeah.
and then he's got another body there, and he's got a green
going
cod
for it.
piece. And I've run out of color for his legs, but fortunately they're gray, so I can do that.
You really remember Boba?
I have lots of Boba Fett action figures.
Really
so
into Boba
yes,
Fett.
I am really into Boba Fett. I even have a Boba Fett wallet. Anyway,
Oh.
so yeah. So
Do you have the Boba Fett statuette, the samurai one, was it?
All the ones Bandai made?
Oh, not that one.
Yeah.
No, those are good. I
Yeah,
can't
the
afford that one.
Ronin?
But people, if they
cool.
buy lots of copies of Pantone, then
I got
maybe
that
I
one.
can afford it. So.
Right. If you can't
Sell you
afford
mine.
Boba Fett statues, you can just buy Pantone.
Yeah,
If
you
you
make your own,
can't
right?
afford a Pantone color swatch book, you could buy Pantone the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you work with Pantone, it's like a gajillion dollars to buy a Pantone
Yeah,
book.
they are expensive, but they're really cool.
Yeah,
right?
they're cool.
Yeah. So anyway, that's Pantone the game. You
Yeah.
guys like it, obviously.
Oh, we love it.
I hope you guys out there and watching this like it.
Oh, and we're doing a contest
Oh,
on
yeah, a contest.
Cryptozoic. Cryptozoic. So you can check our Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. There's a link to do a giveaway. We're giving away 3 copies, and
Yeah.
you all can enter.
Yeah,
Watch
yeah.
my video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
watch Bebo. That's one of
Yeah,
the.
retweet
Yeah, all you have
it.
to do is watch Bebo's video, and you could win.
Yeah, and that's one of the entries to winter. To win.
Cool.
Cool.
So thank you guys.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
thank you
Yeah.
so much for watching, guys.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you.
Thanks for letting me
Oh,
play.
It's the best. Okay. Well, this is our last stream for the night, but we'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back at 1 o'clock. We'll see you then, guys. Have a great
Bye.
night.
Have a great Gen Con.
Bye.
Please.